For some reason, my hair feels, I don't know, it's making me itch. And it's not even that many days. We're gonna do a hair washing in the river. Sleeping in the park, taped sandals, and washing my hair in the river. This is fantastic. I do have a warm showers for tonight that I could stay at, and the people that I met when I was in Whitefish. I don't know, I kind of like this park thing. I found an outlet. I have a picnic bench. I have a stream where deer come, and there's supposed to be bears on some river walk here. And I have this kid here who wants to hang out, Victor. I am gonna go in the car up to the border. He said we could just drive, even though he doesn't have seats in his car. I'm wondering why this isn't a super big hotspot. You have water, you have a cute downtown with a lot of cute shops, you have the border and you can go get duty-free stuff. Banff National Park is 20 miles north. Victor was talking about, you know, oh, this might be a cute place to build a little house. And I was telling him, oh no, I'm sure they get huge winters and it's terrible. A woman came up to me earlier today who lives here and said, no, they're in the banana belt. I'm like, what? At the Canadian border, and you didn't have any snow, barely any snow last year? She goes, you have very mild winters. So I've never heard of the banana belt, so I'll have to Google that and see what that is. That makes me wonder even more as to why this isn't a super hoppin' spot. The woman I was just speaking about just pulled up and shouted, hey Naomi, how would you like to come over tonight for pasta dinner? Sure, that would be fantastic. Oh, this is so fun. Time to go get in the river. There is a home right here. Let's see if there's a spot for me to go down in. I thought I could like totally get naked, but I can't because there's the bridge. Oh no. It gets all nasty in the water. It gets all slimy. Ew. Now that my clothes are washed and I'm washed, Victor and I are gonna drive to the border because I'm just have plenty of cycling ahead of me. I don't need to cycle to the border, I've decided. It wasn't an easy decision. All right, should I sit on the floor?
No, sit right here.
Sit right there?
Well,
okay.
You're probably gonna have to
my good thing.
lay down most of the way.
I'm 5'10", that's okay. Okay.
Careful with the cardboard back there.
Okay, good work. Here's downtown Eureka. It's half deserted and half super cute quality stores. Oh boy, leaving USA. There's nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm shocked. God, I thought it was gonna be some huge duty-free store. That is really disappointing. They need to just make us turn around up here. We could just go in and ask them when it's going to turn around. We just want to know when they think they're going to open. Okay. Because I'm curious, and they're gonna know better than any news channel, right?
Yeah.
Arrête.
What the hell?
Let's stop in French. The guy.
He said turn back, but.
I have no idea. There's arrows there. I think he means around to the other side, maybe. The guy's like, I wouldn't let you in even if we were open because you don't have a seat. There's no seats in this car. Huh, maybe we did something wrong. The building represents the divider, right? So here's the building. And if we could just get past that yellow sign, but I don't think it matters. I think we're in Canada.
Yeah.
We made it to Canada.
Nice.
We did it.
All right.
This is what it looks like when you're coming from Canada into the US. Look at all these cameras. It's impressive. When you come in from the US, though, there's like nothing. So, Victor and I got reprimanded. That we were told that if we tried to get back into Canada in the next 3 weeks,
Yeah, we would be.
that they would ban us for a year.
For a year.
This is why I was supposed to come with Victor in the car and not bicycle, because we had a whole adventure out of it. Even though the policemen all thought we were dumbasses, they were ridiculing us because they're like, you know, it's been closed since March. We're like, yeah, we're not idiots. We're just fucking off because we're hanging out at a campground. I thought you were gonna make a circle around the building.
Yeah.
I thought they were just gonna say, okay, U-turn. And they're like, no, like once you go by that building, they want to see your license, your passport, they process you and everything. And honestly, it just didn't cross my mind. Look how cute this beautiful Canadian duty-free shop is. We're coming to check out the duty-free store on the US side. This is David Clark, and I was asking about the statue, and he said,
That's my dad's statue, and that he did a lot for the community back in late 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Bob Clark. Looks like it's made out of wood. It's got pool tables, a bar, casino. So I just asked the owner if it's difficult right now, and he said it is. Normally it would be packed inside from all the people traveling back and forth. So I asked him if he was gonna be okay, and he said he thinks so. It's sad to me for these store owners, like what they're going through. And even just making your day drag on, right? Because when you're busy and it makes your day go by faster. I thought this was gonna be more like supermarket stuff, but it's primarily, it looked like maybe just buying liquor. Okay, liquor store and pizza joint. Oh my gosh, this is, that's the liquor store. It's so adorable. It's so well done. How interesting. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? In a pizza joint, they have a liquor store. So bizarre, I've never seen that ever in my life. Just got back to the camp spot. Nice to see no one stole my bike. And I put my shoes like this to give the illusion that I'm inside the tent. I left clothes out and they're all dry. I needed just a pair of shorts that were nylon that went to the middle of my thigh. I went into the local thrift shop and we almost didn't go in the second one. Was ready to leave because I couldn't find shorts, and the woman goes, oh, you have to go in the back little room. They're all skanky looking ones. And there was one pair and look what I found. And they fit me. They were $2. They're a beautiful color. They're nylon. They go to the middle of my thigh and they actually happen to be a brand name. I had the best luck. Victor brought luck to my day. This is Trudy in her, this is what she calls her bubble. And I'm just complimenting this beautiful space that she has. And these are two lovely dogs. She came up to me at the park this morning and we had a nice chat, and then she drove by later and invited me over for dinner, which was so generous. And she's a rescue dog person.
Gryffindor Gwillem.
It's all right. You're all right.
This is our
Look at it, really is so, oh my goodness, your own little veranda.
Yes.
Judy's hooking me up.
So I made southern tea, but I made it with monk fruit. Doesn't raise your glycemic index.
Okay.
It's great for diabetics.
Okay.
No calories, and it doesn't taste like stevia. It just tastes like sugar.
Nice. Corn on the cob, bread pudding.
Bread
Oh my
pudding.
goodness. Spoiled is such a treat.
I was thinking about you when I got home. The Lord said, you know, if you don't open up your house to strangers, you're never going to learn how to do that. I'm just a new Christian. I've just become a Christian 2 years ago.
Okay.
You can sit over there.
So the minute I walked in, she's like, I picked you up some. I didn't buy them. I got them from some pantry thing with the church. Thin bagel bread stuff, which is great because she said it'll fit on your bicycle. I always forget about these. And I was just holding a bagel this morning thinking, boy, it would be nice to have bagels, but they're so big. And so then she hands me these things. I got shorts, I got a meal, I got bagel bread. So this is like really thin, called bagel thins. So she shared her story with me. She was involved with drugs her whole life. So she was like 16, like heavy duty stuff. It was really fascinating. And so I thanked her for opening up to me and sharing her private life, because I do have the tendency to ask a lot of questions, and I never ask if it's okay to ask the questions. I just ask them. I ask very personal questions. But a lot of people do like to talk about themselves, their life, and I like to listen. It was a wonderful meal and a beautiful home, and she's really happy. I was just really lucky to have her come and invite me into her space, into her private space for this evening. Oh, and then she says, I told her that I washed my stuff in the river. It's like, you could have brought your clothes here. And you know, if you want to come back, you can have a nice long bath. And I'm going, oh man, I totally would have washed my clothes there, especially since I had a small load. All the time it took to, like, you know, wash them in the river, wring them out, rinse them out, then lay them out to dry. It wasn't that big of a deal. And yes, I know I could go to a laundromat and spend $7 or whatever it is. It's so funny when you're camping, you're just really trying to cut costs. It's just like an addiction. How far can I go for how long for very little? It's like a financial competition or something with yourself. Such generosity on this trip from total strangers. So nice. I wish I was in a position to give back, but all I have is my vibrant personality. Here's Victor hanging out in his car. What you doing in here? Watching YouTube videos?
I'm just looking at my passport.
Why, you thinking of going back to Canada?